Russell from the victorious Vancouver Knights. So Andre, let's start off with your team's performance and how you played and knocking out the one of the top teams.
Well, I guess it's a game of cricket. The ball is round, so at the end of the day, we dominate the game and we show that we are the better team. So I guess on any day, the better team will win. So I'm happy for the win and just try to build a momentum moving forward.
Okay. For us?
Andre, you've played all around the world in T20 leagues. Can you talk a little bit about how this one compares with some of the other places that you've played in terms of the quality of the matches and some of the opposition?
I think it's very good. Apart from the wicket, that's the only issue that most of us as international players is struggling with at the moment. I think once the wicket improve, it will be a better tournament. It's good so far for how short I heard everything put in place and everything. Like I must commend everyone who is a part of this to make it possible, and they do a tremendous job. Like I see pictures before, all the stands put up and everything, and the afters pictures, and to be here is very good. And it's first time here in Toronto, and I'm most happy to be here playing cricket and giving fans from a different side of the world something of what we do. And I don't take this for a joke, what I mean? Like I try to do the same things that they would watch and see us do on the television to see it in person. So it's a good tournament, and I just think it can get better, but the wickets, once it improves, we'll have a better tournament.
Tasneem, Guerrilla Cricket from London. Andre, watching you in your warm-ups, that has been coming on real nicely. You've been watching the ball real well, but today you got the opportunity to shine a little bit with the ball, 3 for 16. What have you been doing to get your bowling exactly on point?
I think, when you're an all-rounder, you just have to back whatever you're doing. I've never turned up to the cricket ground and said that I'm gonna just knock up and just bat and don't work on my bowling. I try to make sure that I balance what I do, because I have to feel satisfied going into a game. It's just before a game, like practice. I don't take nothing for granted, because it just goes to show that being an all-rounder is very important. If I don't capitalize with the bat, I can catch up with the ball, and if I don't with the ball, then I make up with the bat. So if I bowl 4 for 60 in a T20 game, it just goes to show, you come back and you redeem yourself with the bat and you make 50 off 20. Everyone forget about you bowling bad earlier. So that's how the game is, and it just helped me to work hard on my game in all areas, batting, bowling, and fielding. Yeah.
Just one other question. I wanted to ask you about the match against the Cricket West Indies B team. Whether there was any pressure playing that match, considering that in your team you have star West Indies first choice players, and you're coming against a West Indies B team that's beaten everybody. Was there any added pressure that that's a game that you really can't lose?
To be honest, there's no easy game. All the teams we played before we play against Cricket West Indies B, we all sit down as a team, we plan, and we make sure that we come and we stick to our plans, and we bowl who we're gonna bowl at that particular time, who's gonna bat that bowler at particular time. We don't take nothing for granted, because these guys, they are young and they are fearless, and once you're fearless, that's what works in T20, and that's why they have been doing so well and been so successful. So we didn't take them lightly or anything. We know that they're a good bunch of guys. West Indies have a lot of cricketers, so these guys are guys that didn't get the opportunity to go play for West Indies A or get selected for the senior team. So we know these guys are good players. So we turn up and we put some pressure on them, put the runs on the board, get early wickets. And I just think whether we're playing Toronto, West Indies B, or Edmonton, wherever, we just have to make sure that we apply the same pressure.
I agree. Like you said, being an all-rounder, you have an advantage if you don't perform with the bat, you can perform with the ball. But like, how hard do you have to work on your fitness and try and stay away from injuries and be fit to perform?
You just have to try and be as disciplined as possible. This is what we choose, and we have to make sure that we do it and do it to the best of our ability. I work hard in the gym. I work hard warming up. I do everything hard because the game is hard. So once you work harder than how the game is, you will be better in the game. So that's how I prepare myself. I don't just turn up to practice and bowl 10 balls. I bowl 2 overs of hard bowling fast, and then another 2 of slower balls, Yorkers, skills. Then I go to bat and I bat the same way I'm going to bat in the game. So I put myself under pressure from ball 1 in practice. So when I come in the game, it's easier. So I just think that's the way to go.
2 questions, Andrew. How is it to be as an international player working at the University of Jeremy Gordon? And how have you enjoyed working at Georgetown with those?
Yeah, I think Jeremy is talented. He's a strong guy. I call him Hercules because he's big and he bowl a heavy ball, and I'm a bit scared of him in the nets. I always tell him to bowl full because you don't want to get me injured and I can't play. So he's someone that you just need to work on certain little areas, and we're helping him. We're there for him, and just try to straighten his run up. He run like sideways with the ball, and that kind of throw him off. So me, as an experienced fast bowler, I try to keep him as straight as possible, and once he work on that, then he's on the right road. The coach, it's the first time working with him as a head coach, and it's been impressive so far. He's very keen and doing well. He's there for correction. Whatever mistakes he made or whatever he think can be said from any player. It doesn't matter about senior player or junior player. He's willing to take their advice, and that's what you need as a coach. Sometimes coaches think that I'm the coach. A little guy don't need to come and tell me anything. Sometimes that guy have a good point, and you can't figure everything out. So he's been very good so far.
Andre, you guys have a lot of big name players in your team. You have yourself, Tim Southee, your captain Chris Gale. We've seen a lot of the other teams have big players as well, but that hasn't necessarily meant tournament success, match success in the same way that it's meant for Vancouver Knights. Has there been anything special that you guys have done, or do you think that it's just been a team effort and cohesion?
I'm gonna say this. I think what we're doing is just what we always do wherever in the world we go and play cricket. The other guys, they are definitely trying it, but I think the wicket has been a major factor, on all these players' head, and I don't worry about it. Like I tell the guys in team meetings, I say, hey, these wickets is not gonna get better. Let's not think about the wickets and get all flustered, and then you're like, oh, the ball is gonna just hit me in my head. Just play the ball, see ball, hit ball, and that's how I play. So I think these guys, the talent is there. All the guys, David Warners, Miller, I can't even name everyone, but there's a lot of talent in this tournament, and it's good for the fans to come out and see these guys in action. But it's just sad how they can't really get to showcase their talent in the right way based on how the wicket is playing. So we're doing well on the wicket, and we just have to continue.
Okay, we're good.
That's it?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.